windup, here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Pitch on the way. Ground ball right side. Belt has it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Settling in now, Brandon Drury. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. One and one. Here it comes. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm gonna tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Panic with the dive. He gathers the throw. Touche, sir.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. As he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch. 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1 to 2-2 now. Slow grounder to first. Belt takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Andrew Chafin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Oscar Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Brandon Belt is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Brandon Crawford.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Now at the plate, Denard Span. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Joe Panik. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One for the Giants on this swing by Brendan Crawford. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Diamondbacks 6. Nick Ahmed 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Fouled back. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Man, he stayed with that break and took it the other way. That's old school hitting. When the ball's breaking away from you, take it the opposite field.
Hernandez.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 1-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he'll get back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in, David Peralta for his career in this matchup. A perfect 2 for 2. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Panic barehanded. It's there. He got him.
The first baseman, number
Riding in
44.
once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's now 8-4. Randall Delgado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Randall Delgado.
Stepping into the box, Mac Williamson. Couple of walks for him thus far. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Kelby Tomlinson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Swing and a liner, but foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted in the air to center field. Pollock has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball one. Showed the lead hold up in this one. The win would belong to Zach Greinke. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Eight to 4, the final this afternoon. Zach Greinke earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 4 runs on 6 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Greinke. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.